To fully appreciate Seth Doane's story tonight on how the Chinese government controls the media, we want to remind you what a free press looks like. Listen to what happened after President Obama spoke to reporters yesterday in the Oval Office.
My expectation is that I'll be able to get Congress to work with us in order to achieve that goal.
Long live the First Amendment. Well, they can't imagine a scene like that in China, where the government tells reporters what they can write and what they can say, as Seth Doane was reminded at a rare news conference today.
Nearly 3,000 delegates to the National People's Congress are set to meet at the Great Hall of the People off Tiananmen Square. On the agenda, everything from a slowing economy to choking pollution. Amid tight security, we were let in today for an annual press conference. Here, foreign media still turn heads.
Americans are increasingly interested in what's happening here in China.
It's one of the most important events of China's political calendar.
It's quite rare to get to ask questions at this level of the Chinese government. The opportunity only comes a couple of times a year. But this is China after all, and press conferences are different. Here, our questions had to be drafted by us ahead of time and then approved by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
The ministry selected our question to be among about a dozen answered at this choreographed presser.
I've been told to keep my hand raised, but I've just learned that I'll be the 8th person to be called on.
It was the first time in years CBS News was selected.
It's been about 10 years since China announced the concept of a peaceful rise, but China's increased military spending seems anything but peaceful.
We wanted to ask about the tensions between China and Japan, a U.S. ally, over the disputed islands in the East China Sea.
Do China's neighbors and indeed the world have reason to fear China's boosted military presence in the region? And is this a result of increased U.S. focus in the region?
Fu Ying, the Congress's spokeswoman, said, "We think it takes power to maintain and preserve peace," and added that China's threat is exaggerated. Tomorrow, the delegates get down to business, providing a glimpse into China's priorities. Seth Doane, CBS News, Beijing.